Good evening, I'm Neha and you're watching World News Bassin. Tonight, we bring you a fascinating story about how modern technology is changing the game for royals and celebrities. Lip-reading experts are now decoding private conversations caught on camera and sharing them online within seconds. Royals and celebrities warn to watch words as lip-reading videos go viral. Advisors say to assume the cameras are always rolling as exchanges can be decoded in seconds and posted online. Royals and celebrities are being warned by their representatives and advisors to watch what they say when they are out of the house or palace, as a lip-reading phenomenon means videos can be posted online and translated in seconds. Prince William was recently embroiled after a video of him speaking to Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor was translated by an expert lip reader who was working as part of a forthcoming Channel 5 documentary, Lip Reading: The Royals. The video, according to the lip reader, allegedly shows Mountbatten-Windsor attempting to apologize to his nephew, who brushes it off. It is claimed Mountbatten-Windsor said, "I've learned from what I've done, but before I forget. And if I can, I'd like to ask you if you can forgive." This was met with silence. The disgraced royal relinquished his royal titles in October after new information came to light about his links to Jeffrey Epstein, the late financier and child sexual abuse offender. The documentary also shows King Charles apparently saying "fuck me" while getting into his royal carriage, and Princess Anne allegedly gossiping about the Duchess of Sussex. The rise of lip reading has greatly irritated the royal household, a royal source told The Guardian. As with many high-profile individuals, members of the royal family are aware of the unfortunate and growing trend for lip readers to be used, with varying degrees of inaccuracy, to snoop on conversations that anyone would have a right to be considered private. Dickie Arbiter, who was press secretary for Queen Elizabeth II for a decade, said royals were being warned about speaking in unguarded moments that could be recorded by TV cameras or members. The widespread lip-reading phenomenon was a fairly new one, said Patty Harbison, former communications director to the Duke of Cornwall, now King Charles. "I left the palace 13 years ago, and back in my day, lip-reading wasn't really a thing. Thankfully," he said. Arbiter, who appears in the documentary, said the rise of social media had turbocharged the problem. "Things get clipped up and spread around, whether or not they are true," he said. "Social media is a cesspit, but we are all on it." He added he had warned the royals he worked with to keep conversation appropriate during walkabouts, when they walk around mingling with the public. "I said, don't say anything silly on a walkabout which could appear in print," he said. And lip reading is a craft which many people have. "I actually did it once during Prince William and Catherine's wedding. When they left in a carriage, she quite clearly turned to him and said, 'Are you happy?'" Conversations at the tables of the Golden Globes and other celebrity events are usually somewhat private, though they are filmed. The stars are not wearing microphones, but the resultant videos have been ripe for lip readers to translate and post on social media platforms, including TikTok. Some of the conversations are banal. A recent video with 1 megabyte views on TikTok shows the reality TV star Kylie Jenner apparently complaining to the actor Jennifer Lawrence at the most recent Golden Globes about the widespread lip-reading phenomenon was a fairly new one, said Patty Harbison, former communications director to the Duke of Cornwall, now King Charles. "I left the palace 13 years ago, and back in my day lip-reading wasn't really a thing, thankfully," he said. Arbiter, who appears in the documentary, said the rise of social media had turbocharged the problem. "Things get clipped up and spread around, whether or not they are true," he said. "Social media is a cesspit, but we are all on it, aren't we?" He added he had warned the royals he worked with to keep conversation appropriate during walkabouts, when they